Hi, my name is Samaris Estrada, Brandman's university student. For my midterm class, History of Political Philosophy 2, Summer 2014, I'm going to present the discourse on Niccolo Machiavelli, or the ideal prince, and if it's possible, implementation in Western political thought. The man Niccolo Machiavelli, born May 3, 1469 in Florence, Italy, and died in June 21, 1527. The prince, running at the end of 1513 and perhaps early 1514, but only formally published posthumously in 1532. The prince entails the following: power, rulership, authority, and government. The prince. For Machiavelli, there is no moral basis on which to judge the difference between legitimate and illegitimate uses of power. But is it better to be feared or loved as a prince? Morality and politics. Machiavelli. Fear is always preferable to affection by subjects. Obligation to obey versus fear of the consequences of not obeying the prince. Machiavelli. People are compelled to obey indifferences to the superiors. Thought of disobeying. Commitment and submission to the law. Fear of power of the prince and state. The prince is vulnerable to the conspiracies of the other men, thus is vulnerable to the laws of his state. Machiavelli. Virtue is not conversion of moral goodness. The prince might do good if it's possible, but prepared to commit evil if he must. Thus the prince inferred that politics can be defined in terms of the following: supreme or coercive power. Authority as a right to command has not independent status, the self-interested nature of all human conduct. Concept of work and liberty. Political or civil order was high in his hierarchy of needs for the prince. For the prince, dedication to law is the greatest virtue for stability. The prince should affirm the authority of the republic, ensure security, liberty, prevent civil war, favor the militia, examples, weapons-bearing citizens, ensures that either the government or some superior will tyrannize the people. Machiavelli, citizens will always fight for their liberty. The people's liberty ensures stability of the republic. Machiavelli's place in the Western thought. Stability of republic is the hallmark of maintaining or regaining power. The support of the people is pivotal to maintain and regain power. Armies should be treated well even during boom or bust of economical time. The prince should have eagle eyes to see that politicians cannot be trusted for within and that not every politician is realistic or idealistic. Balance must be struck between wickedness and goodness. Better to be feared than loved or both. There is no good or bad regime, just strong and weak. The prince should avoid being hated because it leads to the stability of the republic. Politics. Machiavelli's ideas for the prince was crafted from his empirical observation while on diplomatic mission for Florence. Prince of the government can retain control of their destiny. In politics, principalities can be acquired, governed, and preserved. Rulers might have arms. Power and arms go hand in hand. But caution, that power can obtain through evil might gain dominion but not glory. Virtues must protect your weaker neighbors. Use your ability to attain success. Must have the ability to relate to people. Must love war and welfare. Only virtues that are good are ones that maintain the state. Must be able to handle foreign relations. Virtue is directly related to leadership success. Implication. Judicial use of violence is accepted if need be. Respecting private property and the traditions of his subjects, and by promoting material prosperity should be a priority. But his offer of wisdom to be a monarchical ruler only keeps the ruler in power. You recommended that policies that would be discouraged as political activism and channel subjects, energizes into private pursuits. Implications in American politics. It is okay for politicians to come to power through fraudulent means, lying to the people, deceitful, serving a special interest group that maintain the money flow for campaigns to remain in power, pretend to be working for power, but working for the real lobbyists and political actions committees, creates an illusion of goodness that the common citizen won't understand? Princes can be stingy when rising to power. Politicians can do whatever it takes to win an election. And dictators worldwide can emulate the partisan and corrupt United States style of democracy, thus validating the grip of power even when the people do not want them no more. Finally, it is a template for worldwide governmental chaos.